Good evening and welcome to the CAI Coachella Valley chapter putting on the Glitz Awards and Casino Night. It was a privilege and an honor for me to serve as your president during the year of 2017. 17 is a lucky number for me. When I play roulette, I generally do pretty well with it. But I want to thank each of you for your service during this past year. It was truly a fun year. The move was amazing. The board support was incredible. And all of the people that you're going to see in this video are people that contributed to the success of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed their comments, and I hope you have a great evening and good luck at the roulette wheel. Thank you for your service.
I got involved with CAI after serving on 2 different boards as president for 8 years and having no source of education and no source of information about running an association, and felt frustrated, and I was very happy to find out that CAI was around and available as a resource to me.
Oh, I love CAI. I've been in a lot of different networking groups, and there is nothing like the CAI. They do what they say. They educate our managers and our board members. They bring us business partners together with the manager and board members, and we all work together in this community to better offer services and products as well as education.
Well, I've been a board member in my HOA for quite a few years, and I've attended a lot of the CAI meetings. I just joined one of the committees last year for the first time, and I won the volunteer leadership, or I was awarded the volunteer leadership award a year before last, so I got to know the CAI very well.
Well, Mr. Gary Butler hired me for Asphalt MDs back in 2005, and it was real clear to him 20 years ago that to get to know the association managers and board members and then all of his other business people in the valley, because you want to be good neighbors, that CAI by and far is the best avenue for that.
It keeps me connected with the other people in the industry, helps me grow as a person and in the industry and my professional knowledge.
What were you like in high school?
Just like I am now.
And that would be?
Kind of wild and crazy.
So the reason I'm wearing a llama is that I really did once raise llamas as a hobby, sort of as a profession. I was up in Sacramento and had a llama ranch up in Cameron Park.
Hi, I'm Jennifer James with Jennifer James Law.
Okay. My name is Rick. I'm with Western Pacific Roofing. And why I joined CAI, it is the greatest adventure I've had moving here to the desert a year and a half ago. There are so many great opportunities to meet people, to learn about our industry, and I just love being here.
Okay, in high school, I was a redhead. Being a redhead was not the best thing to be during my time. The other redhead was Lucille Ball. But anyway, I was very involved in school as far as dance, drama. I was also volleyball, track, powder puff football.
My name is Misha Ballesteros. I am with Flood Response. I'm the operations manager.
I would say, well, Gary Butler is pretty incredible. I met him at church 15 years ago. He saw me come to Christ and hired me at that point. And so, you know what? He's a man of integrity, a man of character, always do the right thing no matter what the cost.
What experiences best prepared you for your job?
I would have to say teaching middle school, because sometimes homeowners act like teenage children.
I've been most satisfied, of course, with the 3 beautiful human beings that I have raised who are just good to others and take care. They're generous to all of those that surround them and others who are less fortunate than they are.
What I work toward really is more giving back. I'm retired, and I have a lot of charitable organizations that I'm involved with. I'm a docent for the Palm Springs Historical Society, obviously involved on the board here at CAI. I'm involved with my country club. I'm on the board of my HOA. I'm also the chairman of the Desert Cities HOA Council, so I got a lot of stuff going on, so not a lot of free time.
And it's all about relationships and friendships and integrity out here. I love it. I'm a pleasure to be involved with CAI. Please come join us. You'll love it.
Okay.
Good morning, I'm Dave Carter.
And I'm Trish Forte.
I found that the ability to network with people and get to know people, volunteer with everybody and enjoy the fun and that's what it mostly is fun.
Oh, awesome. How about you, Trish?
Well, I moved here 10 years ago from the Seattle area after being a stay-at-home mom for about 12 years, and I did not want to get back into the legal profession, but being in HOA management, it was kind of the best of both worlds. I could still do some of my legal career, and I could manage a community where I could be involved with people.
Dave, what's the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
Well, I think the most fun I had recently was a 70,000-mile 3-year journey across the U.S. in our RV, volunteering constantly.
And Trish, what is one of your hobbies?
Well, a lot of people in the industry know that I am a part-time artist, and I do sculptures, both miniature and in paper mache, and I happen to love dragons, so right now it's dragon sculptures.
My name is Cameron, and I work for Horizon Lighting.
Cameron, why'd you join the CAI?
I was forced to. No, I originally joined CAI when I was a HOA manager, and it was a great way for me to get to know everybody in the industry and also get to know the ins and outs of what you need to know and who to go to when you have issues. So it's a great organization.
Hi, I'm Brittany Smith with Vantage Point Construction here in Palm Desert, California. I joined the CAI for our business. We want to be the go-to HOA contractor for all the associations and management companies out here. And we've been part of CAI for about 15 plus years, and I've been involved for about 8.
Bill Clifford.
Bill, why did you join CAI?
For the education.
And Bill, what do you work towards in your free time?
My free time, I am a singer and an actor. I do cabaret shows, I do a lot of musicals and plays.
The most thing I like about my job is meeting new people daily, from a new manager, a homeowner, and just at the end of the day making sure that their job is complete and they're satisfied.
In high school, I love to be involved in everything, which is probably why I like being involved in CAI, being involved in all the activities, the clubs, and really enjoyed my time in high school.
I was a class clown, believe it or not. I had a lot of fun in high school. I harassed a lot of teachers. It was good that they redid my school and changed all the teachers out, because I don't know if I'd be welcome if I went back. So.
I was a darn good student, and they called me Little Caesar. Kind of obvious about the first half. The second half is I always took control of stuff. Whenever there was a problem, whenever there was ever something needed to get done, I'd round everybody up and just take charge of it and get going. And I think it kind of helps me in my business.
Hi, my name is Kelly Roseman. I'm the general manager at the Springs Community Association.
Good morning, Kelly. So why did you join CAI?
I joined CAI for a couple different reasons. One, the most important one, is for networking. The next one is for education.
Okay. And what do you find is the most challenging part of your job?
Trying to keep 817 homeowners happy. It's almost impossible.
I'm Dan Stites. I'm founder of CBCI Construction. If you're going to be successful in an industry, you really have to know the industry. You have to understand the laws that impact the industry. You have to know the people in that industry. You have to have a network. And you really have to make a contribution to that industry. The CAI allows me to do all of those things in one fell swoop.
My name is Sue Anderson, and I work at Adams Sterling Law Firm. What interests me about CAI is getting involved in the education that helps to educate our board members, our managers, and all of the business partners involved. I think we provide a great value, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
Hi, my name is Bill Stricker. I am the Vice President of Indian Creek Villas in Palm Desert. One of the things that I like about CAI is being able to volunteer for a lot of different projects, which I do. Oh, I'm the Vice President, so I've got a lot of things to do, and I enjoy doing it.
So why don't you start off by telling us the funniest thing that happened to you recently?
Something that happened to me funny recently?
Yes.
Okay, well here's what I can think of off the top of my head. I was in my car and I'm driving, right? So I got my hands on the steering wheel and the leash is here, the dog leash, because my dog is in the back seat, right? So I got the windows down, my dog's in the back seat, and I'm just driving. Everything's hunky-dory, like normal. So I pull up to this stop sign, right? And then I stop, and then I start turning right, And then I'm like, hey, what are you doing back there, right? Because it's pulling by the leash. Then I realized she's not back there. Like, where did she go? And then in my side view mirror on my door, I noticed that the dog's outside following me. So the leash is now going around the seat and out the window and onto the street. So I had to stop the car and open the door and say, Dodger, what are you doing out there? And she's looking at me like, I don't know. And so I unleashed her and threw her into the car.
Wow, that's great. And Dodger's okay.
Dodger's fine. You know, I've been part of the chapter for a decade or so, and it's a really good organization, and I really like it, and our office believes in it.
Hi, my name's Becky Hayes. I work with LeBar Oxney Insurance Agency, and why did I join CAI? I was told to through my employment. It was nothing I knew about. We were just told to be here, and I got to tell you, it's the best thing that happened to our career. You people, the education.
And so being on the board, it's a lot of work, but it's a really fantastic board. We all get along great, and no one on this board is like self-serving at all. Like, we're really at the board meetings and everything we do, we're always thinking about everyone else. What would the business partner want? What would the manager want? What would the board member want? So we're always thinking of those ideas and trying to put them together, and we do.
My name's Louis Brown, and I'm the CLAC lobbyist, so I work for all of you. My job is to represent you in Sacramento, and the hardest part of my job is teaching people in Sacramento what it's like to live in a community, and that's where you come in. I need your help to talk to your legislators as much as you possibly can.
The challenge of helping people. Someone comes to me and says, we can't get insurance, we've been canceled. It's the challenge to make sure they're covered and to help people. I love that. And that's what I love about CAI. Everybody helping everybody. Everybody's jobs merging together.
Okay, my name is Vera Cortez and I'm with the Sherwin-Williams Paint Company.
And Vera, who is your role model and why?
My role model would be my dad. My dad's a Vietnam vet and has been through heck and back and managed to raise pretty amazing kids and family, and let us have a lot of life experience as well.
Wonderful. And what do you like most about your job?
I like driving out here every day. I'm not fortunate enough to live here. I live in Arcadia, so I have to drive about 250 miles a day, but literally there's just a brick wall from that area to here. It's sunshine. I work with the most amazing staff and get to see the most amazing people. So
I'm Julie Frazier with Frazier Pest Control.
And why did you join CAI?
I joined CAI for the business opportunities for networking and meeting business-minded people. What I love about my job is I get to help people with their pride and joy, their home, and all the pest control services, and it's something I like to do.
Hi, my name is Mike Graves. I have my own company. It's SCT Reserve Consultants. You might want to know why I joined this chapter. And I joined this chapter 21 years ago when I first got into this industry. And I did it initially as a way to support the industry and to gain my own knowledge on how the industry works so that I could be an effective and useful business partner. My family, I have a wife. We've been married almost 30 years. She still doesn't fully understand reserve studies. And I have two kids, one of which is Mallory. She's in the industry now. She's been involved in my company actually since she was in middle school. I taught her how to do data entry. I didn't make her. And then I have another daughter, Shelby, who is graduating with a master's this year.
My name is Steve Tinley. I'm the managing partner of Tinley Law Group.
And how long have you been associated with CAI?
I've been associated with CAI since I joined the industry roughly 7 years ago, and it's been an absolute blessing and a privilege. I really enjoy it. The best thing that they do is they empower board members, they empower vendors, they empower community managers. We are in a very insular community, an insular network, and we have a really great opportunity to do great things for people and touch them closest to home. I was an athlete in high school. I played a little bit of football, but I was known for my golf game. I played varsity golf for all 4 years. Wanted to go for college golf, but I decided I should probably study instead.
I'm Holly Smith, and I work for Power Stone Property Management.
And Holly, what were you like in high school?
I was a complete nerd. I was on the speech and debate team. I've had a lot of, been through a lot of organizations over my 20 years of almost property management experience, and this is the only organization that really compels people to try to do their job better and gives them the resources and the tools and the education to make your job better. I love Power Stone because they're very supportive of us, and we just have a great support team. We're able to get out there and do our job and have all the resources that our company provides us to get it done right.
Rob Winkle with Roof Asset Management. We think it's a heck of an organization. Been a member of the organization for over 25 years and been part of the community. We think it's a worthy association.
What were you like in high school?
Trouble. As most know, I have a twin brother, so anything you can imagine that we could get away with, we did. Shamefully so.
My name is Christina Bain Desjardins, and I'm an attorney with the law firm of Peters and Friedman. The reason why I got into CAI was because I'm a very big believer in education, and I believe CAI does a great job educating board members and managers, and I wanted to be part of that whole process. One funny thing about me, and not so funny, is probably more expected than funny, is I was a very big nerd in high school, very big bookworm, and I love to just be alone reading. So that's one thing about me. Ooh, I'm reading The Rise of Zero right now, and it's sci-fi fantasy, and it allows me to just take a break from the real world and just let my mind go.
Hello, my name is Jolyn Zarowski. I'm with Union Bank Homeowners Association Services.
Okay, so tell me what experiences best prepared you for your job?
Well, what best prepared me for my job was I started at the bottom and kind of moved my way up. I did the operations part of it and then moved into the sales, so I feel I'm very good at both. The challenging part of my job is actually keeping my current clients happy as well as trying to bring on new companies to Union Bank.
Hi, I'm Lonnie Peterson. I am General Manager with PGA West Res 2. I work for Associa Desert Resort Management, and I've been in the industry over 7 years. Well, I joined CAI actually mainly because of my long-term plan. My husband now works for the FRA, and with getting all my designations and my PCAM, I am more valuable within my industry. I am a leader in my industry for education and support, and I want to better my board members who I work with, and then also the team members I work with. So long-term plan is we'll be able to move wherever we want in our tiny little home and travel around the United States.
Who is your role model and why?
Absolutely my mother. Single mom, worked really hard. She's actually who taught me who I am.
I am Mary Walker, and I work for Millennium Community Management. I joined for the camaraderie and to get to know people in this industry and to share ideas and make a better process for our communities.
My name is Gary Butler, and I am the president of Asphalt MDs.
And when, Gary, have you been the most satisfied in your life?
Most satisfied in my life is when I am with my family. I am blessed with an awesome, beautiful wife and 4 incredibly beautiful daughters. And the oldest of those daughters just delivered our first grandbaby Tuesday. So, yeah, that's the best time of my life right there.
My name is Clint Atherton. I'm the general manager for Outdoor Resort Palm Springs.
And Clint, why did you join CAI?
My first job in community association management was actually as an on-site manager for an association where I reported directly to the board, not for a management company. So I needed resources and help and to be able to bounce off ideas and exchange information with other managers, and CAI was the perfect venue for that.
I like the people. I love the people in the industry. I love the people in our company. So there's no question about it. People are the greatest part of my job.
One last question, Gary. What do you find most challenging part of your job?
People. People are, without a doubt, the most challenging part of the job.
So as an on-site GM, my job is obviously to manage the association and the best interests of it. And the core components are really about managing personalities. Obviously we have the physical components that we work with, but it's really about the people. And my community, I have roughly 2,500 residents, so that's a lot of personalities to manage, and so getting along with people and having good quality interaction is really at the core of everything.
Hey there, my name is Allison LaBeouf. I am with Primeco. We are a general contractor and specialize in full exterior repaints to the HOA communities.
And Allison, what interests you about CAI?
CAI was fantastic for me initially as I was new here to the desert about a year ago, and it really connected me to not only all of the other business partners who I find so valuable here, but also to all of the managers and board members that are here in the Valley.
And what is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently, Allison?
Recently I made a bet on a football game and lost that bet and had to go running around a bar, flapping my arms, shouting, "Shishka, shishka!"
I joined CAI, one, because we own Albert Management, and it just seemed like a fitting organization to join, and because of the people. I enjoy the people and the people in the community, and I thought, what a great way to meet folks in this industry and really get to know the Coachella Valley, and I thought CAI would be a great opportunity and a great fit for me, and to meet my long-term goals too. Well, my role model, I actually have two, and those are my parents. I think they are my role model because without them, I wouldn't be a U.S. citizen. I wouldn't have come to this country. They sacrificed a lot for me and my brother to afford to live in this country and basically have a great life. So the accomplishment is I actually did 4 years and served in the U.S. Army, and for me that was a big step in my life, and I think that had I not joined the military and finished that term of service, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
Hi, I'm Dion with Three Phase Electric here in Thousand Palms. Why did I join CAI? CAI has been such an asset here in the desert. It is such a great group of people. The people here are so connected, whether they're managers, whether they're business partners, whether they're even board members. Everybody in this chapter is just really involved, really willing to help. They volunteer. So it's a great organization to not only gain some education and grow in your professionalism, but also to connect with people. And so it was an easy choice.
That's amazing. And what inspires you?
People, I think. I try and focus on the best in people and look for the good and try and match that myself. So I think people.
Phyllis, how do you like being the CAI Coachella Valley president?
It's been an honor and a privilege to be the president for 2017. We've had some big challenges, and of course the biggest one is our move, which I'm excited about, a little nervous when I signed my name on the dotted line, because if it doesn't work out, I'm the one that sunk the ship, but I'm very confident the ship will sail just fine.
Phyllis, what were you like in high school?
I was a total dork. Total dork.
Hi, my name is Sharon Badham. I'm the on-site general manager for Hideaway Community Association, and I work through DRM Associa. I joined CAI in about 1990, mainly to learn about CAI and to meet other managers and to network and to learn more about community management. And I stayed in it just because it's such an interesting organization, and I learned a lot about education and community associations, and it's just fabulous people. And I ended up running and joining the board and serving on a lot of committees, and actually am a past president of our chapter.
Hi, my name's Jackie Fremdahl, and I work for Painting Unlimited.
And who is your role model and why?
My role model is my father. He's very dedicated and smart when it comes to business. I hope to learn everything I can from him and grow our business just by taking notes from him.
How would you convince someone to do something they didn't want to do?
Well, mainly to convince someone that they want to stretch their horizons and to do things that, even if they don't think they want to do them now, may make them a better person and a more interesting person, and they may find something that, even though they didn't think they wanted to do it, they would learn something new about themselves and something new about the world that they didn't think they knew before.
Hi, I'm Jess Rosenberg, and I am currently ending my 2-year term as president of the HOA at Desert Falls Villas. Originally from Brooklyn, New York City, and spent the last 35 years here in beautiful California, and the last 19 living in a homeowners association, in a community association. Originally, my wife and I joined CAI as affiliates, and we're still members under that particular scenario. And we have a small business here in the Valley doing mold inspections and helping people find out what in their home might be making them sick or solving problems that they might have with water damage. So it's given us a great opportunity to meet people. And the one thing I love about CAI is all the things you thought you knew about community associations, you don't, until you actually put in the time to learn what's going on outside of your community, what's going on within our state, what's going in within the government, and how this affects you as an individual homeowner in an association in which you can't dictate what you do. That is dictated by the CC&I's bylaws and rules and regulations of the board of directors that you have elected.
Joanne Rose, Outdoor Resort Indio, DRM Associate.
Joanne, what is the funniest thing that's happened to you recently?
Yesterday, an owner wanted to know what night Monday Night Football was played on.
Oh my.
My name is Stephen Shuey, and CAI is pretty much what I live for. I serve on the national faculty for CAI. I enjoy teaching all I can. I also serve on the Legislative Action Committee so that I can actually be aware of the legislation and help homeowners and other managers become aware of the legislation that impacts our industry. I have a passion for that.
So Joanne, tell me, when have you been the most satisfied in your life?
In helping people, which is what this business is all about.
Accomplishments I've created, well, I served in one community for 33 years. I started out at the bottom of the totem pole as the lowest maintenance man, worked my way up to general manager of the community, and I think that was quite an accomplishment. But through all that, I got to know CAI, and that's what got me through to my PCAM, and the PCAM is one of the most important designations we have in the country, so I'm proud to have that.
Rhonda Henry with Serve Pro of Palm Desert. What interests me the most about CAI is getting to know business partners, managers, and everyone who's connected with CAI on a more personal level, so that we can refer business to one another. In my free time, I love spending time with my family, serving at my church, and doing all things that involve my children and my grandchildren.
Cardinal Ambrose, Albert Management. Well, I was the former executive director of few positions before Cal, and I was able to work with a lot of fun, interesting, and nice, wonderful people. Going into the management side of the HOA business allowed me to continue to work with the same people, business partners, other managers. The diversity, working with all the different people, never a boring day, every day's different, and I get to meet a lot of people.
Thank you.
My name is Mike Ray. I am from Ray Insurance Services. I own Ray Insurance Services. I'm in the CIA because I wanted to always be a secret agent, and I wanted to be undercover all the time, so that's why I joined CIA. In high school, I have a lot of hobbies. I like to fly fish when I'm not being a secret agent. So, those types of things. I like to fly fish, I golf, I like to exercise and work out. And in high school, I wasn't a jock. I was kind of uncomfortable in my own skin, kind of like this sweater. It's like I'm wearing my own sweater all my life. So that's basically who I am.
I'm Susan Brown Rosenberg. I work at Desert Cities Indoor Air. We provide indoor air quality inspections and mold remediation assistance. Because I do a lot of work with property management companies. When a flood from upstairs affects a unit downstairs, we get involved. So I wanted to get to know the property management teams. I was very shy in high school. People are surprised by that, but I didn't. I was one of the smarter kids and didn't really do anything with sports or anything. I just kind of did my homework and went home.
So my name's Dia Frank. I'm an attorney with Epstein, Grinnell & Howell, and the reason why my firm joined CAI is for the networking opportunities, but also because We believe in CAI's mission of board member education and management education because educating board members and managers and business partners is one of the great ways to make HOAs work better and more effectively. What I wanted to be when I grew up, I guess I'm still growing up, is I didn't necessarily want to be an attorney. In fact, I didn't want to become an attorney until I was in my mid-20s. What I really wanted to be was a Radio City Rockette. But unfortunately, genes worked against me, and I was about 8 inches too short and had to shelve that unfortunate, sad dream.
Hi, I'm Lily, and I am with Pro Landscaping.
And what do you like most about your job?
The thing that I like most about my job is doing stuff like this and being able to network with people and meet new people and strengthen the relationships that we have with business partners, with board members, with managers. That's all. Great.
My name is Louise Stetler. I'm on the board of CAI Coachella Valley. I am now retired. I used to be with Epstein, Grinnell & Howe, and they represented the associations. I joined this organization not only because of work, but I stayed in this organization because I believe in it. I believe in what they do and how they represent everybody and their involvement in the lives of the people to make it better. Community associations is an integral part of Coachella Valley, and we need CAI to represent us. And we have 10 grandchildren, which takes up an enormous amount of time.
Awesome.
My name is Paula Tapia, and I'm Business Development Officer with Associa Desert Resort Management. Associa is a global company, so it's great. They have a lot of resources, the best and up-to-date technology. It's a lot of fun. DRM has been around for 30 years, so it's just like a family being at work every day. I really enjoy it.
And what were you like in high school, Paula?
I was pretty much popular. Just like today.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gloria Kirkwood, and I work with Associa Desert Resort Management. I've been there for 20 plus years or so. How did I get into this business, or how did I become a manager? Actually, the business kind of chose me. I was like in finance and worked with contractors and different things, and one of my friends said, Sharon, you really need to get into management because you can do this job and you can make everybody happy. So that's what I did. The hardest thing about my job, more than likely, is trying to keep everybody happy when you have 1,274 homeowners. It's kind of difficult, but you know, it works because, you know, you make somebody happy over here and maybe somebody over here hears what's going on and they turn around and they go, well, you know, that kind of makes sense. So, you know, you just kind of try and work at it every day, one day at a time.
I'm Bruce. I'm with Park La Quinta, a little community of 150 homes down on Washington and in La Quinta, obviously. I joined CAI, or is it CIA? To be knowledgeable, to do a good job, do a better job. And of coincidence, our HOA board, for whatever reason, and I'm a newbie on the board, has never belonged, and it shows. So I thought I could help a lot if I could bring information back to the board and maybe improving how we do business. Personal anecdote, I love cars, I love critters, I love my kids, my family. Skateboard? No, but we invented skateboards, guys. We took the wheels off of I'm showing my age. We took the wheels off our roller skates and nailed them on 2x4s. And that was the beginning of skateboards. And I won't say what year that was.
I'm Glenn Miller. I'm the District Director for California State Senator Jeff Stone, and appreciate being here. Well, I think it helps me in many ways. Besides being the District Director for Senator Jeff Stone, I'm also a council member for the City of Indio, and I've been in the golf industry for many, many years. So it helps me because it's the premier association for the Valley to connect associations together, from HOAs to golf courses to vendors and that. It makes me have that opportunity to get to connect with so many other people. My free time, I spend it usually with my family or working back and giving back to the community. It's the great thing about this community. It's so giving, and I enjoy being with them all the time and enjoy all the great associations that are giving back to the people in need. So it's just a great opportunity to say thank you to those that need our help.
My name is Tad Black. I work at Associa Desert Resort Management. I'm the maintenance director for Associa On Call. I've been with CAI almost since the moment I stepped foot in the desert, so it's been approximately 11 years now. My term, or my sentence on the board is almost up. I've got about a month left on that, and then I'm on probation. And let's see, something interesting about my childhood. I don't think most people know, but I actually raised pigs when I was a child, which I'm sure there's a lot of things that extenuate from that to my current circumstance.
Hi, I'm Eric Engel, and I work for First Service Residential, serving the community of Trilogy at La Quinta.
And Eric, why did you join this organization?
I joined CAI because of all the phenomenal people that are part of the organization. Why not spend your days, your evenings, and special events with a group of people like we have tonight? I think random acts of kindness inspire me more than anything. Watching people do things when they think no one else is looking, taking care of others, makes you want to go out and do the same.
I'm Jen Wongler. I am an attorney with Fiore, Racobs & Powers. We represent homeowners associations. Our firm's been around since 1973. I run the Palm Desert office, and we have 2 other offices. And again, we all represent homeowners associations. I love my practice. I enjoy working with board members and helping them through crises that come up occasionally for an association.
And why did you choose to become a board member and now the incoming chair of CAI?
Oh, that's a good question. As I recall, an attorney who was on the board resigned, and the chapter thinks that there ought to be a lawyer on the chapter board of directors, and so they went to me. I've been on the board before, previously, and I always enjoyed working with the board and with this organization.
Hi, I'm Cal Lockett. I'm Executive Director of CAI, the Coachella Valley chapter, and I hope you're all having a good time at the awards event tonight. I'm standing here in our new classroom. We're very excited. Our move to the University Commerce Center has a classroom that will seat up to 50 people. We already have almost 30 classes scheduled for this year, and we're very excited. We hope you all stop by and take a look at our new digs and enjoy the evening.
Okay, my name is Kim Taylor Burke, and I work for, I'm gonna start again.
I have a miniature dachshond.
My game.
Yeah, really. You won't be able to remember your lines.
You're not filming this, are you?
No, not yet.
I don't believe you.
Dealing with homeowners sometimes is very similar. I can't remember what I was going to say.
My name is Christina Bandy Jordan. My name. Cut.
Bill, why did you join CAI?
For the educational. Can we start over?
Yeah, educational benefits.
That's okay.
If it's awful, delete it.
That's what I said.
No, it's really bad.
I have 4 children. Okay.
Why did you choose? Can we start that over?
Should we start over?
I think we probably should.
All the way over again. I'll be louder.
Well, hello everyone. Want to tell you about our Bear Affair. It's a fundraiser that Albert puts on every year, and this year the benefits are going to go to big brothers and big sisters. We'll have our annual Christmas party together, and then the next night will be their big Christmas and fundraiser, and we'll raise thousands of dollars.
Hi, I'm Dion with 3-Phase Electric. You're still editing.
Just let us know when
I'll
the
do
drugs
one more.
wear off. Yeah.
Hi.
Tell those guys to be quiet.
So what am I? Is there a rigid format to this?